Hi. I think when you're talking about circumventing rules, loopholes, you can go back to the old sport adage, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. I think loopholes permeate society on a number of levels, from the biggest levels of, say, Obamacare, where companies found loopholes not to insure people. Huffington Post article called A Cynical Search for Loopholes stated that in 2009, 78% of people who filed bankruptcy with the leading cause being medical debt had insurance. So I think you go from there to another big issue like gun control. Um, the UC Davis did undercover research at a gun show, and it turns out that licensed dealers, you have to have ID, fill out the forms, have a background check, and they keep a record if you want to purchase a firearm. But if you are an unlicensed dealer or just a private citizen who goes to sell weapons, then you need none of that. And 40% of all guns sold at these shows are sold by private dealers. I think legally there's always loopholes. Uh, there's Business Insider in the Law and Order edition. They had a list of loopholes. One of them being if you were going to have your car repossessed, if you parked it on your neighbor's property, they couldn't do it because the address was different on the warrant. And even in Wisconsin, a parent can buy alcohol for any minor as long as you're under 18 and give it to them. But it's actually once they turn 18 that is illegal. So, I think there's a lot of, society is based on loopholes from, what people do to, the loopholes on your taxes to pretty much everything. Um, to what degree does sport reflect society and society reflects sport? I think the biggest issue lately is you can look right at the Colin Kaepernick and him taking a knee, to support basically Black Lives Matter and to the injustice of the police against African American people. So I think it's and it goes way beyond that. Snyder and Spitzer in a 1979 publication said sport has emerged in the last of the 20th century to become one of the most pervasive social institutions in contemporary societies. I think you can look at the makeup of class, race. It is a direct reflection of sport and society. It's amazing how in the last 30, 40 years how popular sport has become. You look at attendance, TV ratings, the money that's involved, but it also has allowed opportunities for people who wouldn't be able to get college degrees to pursue those. Really taking people out of impoverished areas and giving them an opportunity to be successful. So I think every day there's examples of how from culture, way people dress, dabbing, Cam Newton. My dad dabbed at me once. What's going on? So I think it permeates every aspect. Um, so I hope that answers both questions, and I hope everyone has a great day.